Hello, everyone out there in YouTube land and Rumble land and X land. Welcome back to Diego Knows. I, of course, am Diego, and we're going to continue to talk about this abortion called in just like crap. Of course we are. What else are we going to do here? Just wait till I'm done, okay? Just wait till I'm done with this episode. I'm going back to destroying your fucking chick flicks. I've already destroyed so many fucking chick flicks. Look at the ones I've already done on this fucking channel. I already did Officer and a Gentleman. Well, I actually like that movie. I did Pretty Woman. I did Thelma and Louise. That's a movie I had never seen before. I watched it for the first time to review it. What else? Some other bullshit I put on here. Dirty Dancing. Like I reviewed a lot of your fucking chick flicks. Okay, and I got a whole bunch more that I got to review as well. Okay, I even did The Little Mermaid, the new one. And in order to review that, I had to watch the old one, which I'd never seen before. So I watched them both at the same time, and I reviewed it both at the same time. All right, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about it just like shit. All right, before we go any further, just so you know, I do have a Rumble account, okay, and I do have an X, not Twitter, it's not Twitter anymore, X account as well. So all the videos I post here on YouTube, okay, I also post them on X and on Rumble because, let's face it, I mean, YouTube, at any moment, they're just going to get rid of everything. Anything that even smells like it's, you know, conservative, which I don't consider myself a diehard conservative. I'm not. I'm definitely not a Republican, so you don't have to worry about that. But, what do you call it? You know, YouTube is basically turning into the fucking into a goddamn fucking fascist fucking system here, where they don't allow diversity of thought. So eventually, they're just gonna fucking get rid of everybody that doesn't tout the same line as they do. Okay, hence we need alternative sources of media like Rumble, okay, and like Twitter, okay, so that we can continue to have our voice, so we're not deplatformed. All right. Now, luckily for me, I'm not monetized. Okay, I do this for fun. This is fun for me. Yes, this is fun for me. I watched every fucking episode of Sex and the City back in the day, back when it first came out, when I was much younger, okay? And then I reviewed every episode of Sex and the City in between the two seasons here of And Just Like Shit. Okay, so I know my Sex in the City. I fucking know it. I'm like the only straight guy that I knew that watched every fucking episode. I also reviewed both movies. The only thing I didn't fucking do is I didn't review the fucking the Carrie Diaries. That's Carrie Bradshaw when she was a kid, when she was a teenager. Because I don't want to fucking review that. Bunch of fucking teenagers having sex. Come on, man. That's not something I want to review. Okay, and the show didn't last very long. Nobody watched the show anyway. Okay, but other than that, I have watched every Sex and the City episode, reviewed every episode. Okay, so I know my shit. I reviewed all the movies. Both movies, okay, and I'm reviewing this piece of shit because I swore to God that I would. I swear to God I would. Now, this season is a little bit better than last season, but it's not saying much. Last season was so fucking low. I mean, God damn it. I mean, just because you climbed up one rung on the stairs of the basement, you know, yet technically you're higher than the floor, but you're not much higher. You're still in the fucking basement. And this show is still a piece of shit, okay? No matter what they fucking try to tell you. We've got useless characters that serve no fucking purpose. They're just there to pad it. They're just there so they can show everyone that they're not racist, okay? Because if you have a bunch of white girls that are all hanging out together, that's considered racist. So you have to have fucking people of color in there as well. Fuck the guy. The guys don't matter, okay? But the women of color have to be there. The lesbians have to be there. They have to be represented because everyone knows that 40% of all the fucking people in the world are LGBTQ, okay? And they're clearly not being represented enough on this fucking show. So yeah, that's what it is here, okay? So anyway, here we go. Now the top one here, you're gonna know Diego. This is my account here. The top one is my Rumble account. Okay, this one right here is my Rumble account. All right, if you want to find me on Rumble, okay, and then this one right here, okay, this is my X account. Okay, if you want to find me on X or Twitter or whatever, that's where it is. Okay, I'll show it again real quick. The top one here, that's Rumble, and the bottom one here, that's Twitter, or X as they call it now. X, all right? So I got that out of the way. So if you want to follow me there, because eventually YouTube's going to get rid of me. Of course they are. I'm not monetized. I'm small fry. I do this for fun. I don't make a living off of this, all right? But I just do this because it's fun. I enjoy talking about it because someone needs to tell the truth, I see a void here. I see a black hole, okay? We've got all these fucking chick shows. Okay, but nobody ever wants to fucking talk about how realistic or unrealistic they are. Okay, now I'm not talking about like a sci-fi movie. Of course, that shit's not realistic. Okay, Star Wars, that shit. We know that's not realistic. Okay, none of us that are fans of that shit, like I am, we don't go into the movie theater or turn on the TV because we want reality. Okay, we don't want reality. Okay, what we want is to be entertained. Okay, we want hyper reality. Okay, we want incredible fucking action and romances and music and drama and all that kind of. That's what we want, because the regular shit, the realistic shit, we see that every fucking day. It's boring. Okay, we don't want that. Okay, we want something more exciting. Okay, that's where entertainment comes in. Okay, now if it's something science fiction or superhero, obviously it's bullshit. We know it's not gonna fucking happen. But as long as the characters portrayed in the supernatural elements, as long as the characters act believable and have believable responses to situations, you know, and show some ingenuity and show some creativity and show some compassion where they need to be, you know, if they can sell it, you know, the story is tight and the acting is tight, if they can sell it, okay, and that's good entertainment. That's good, okay? We already know it's fucking bullshit. We know that aliens aren't going to fucking invade, okay? We already know that, okay? But a good story and a good acting, okay, in plausible situations can suspend reality. You can suspend belief. You know, that's good entertainment, okay? And just like crap is not fucking good entertainment. This is fucking bull. This is lollipop land. Okay, this is complete fucking lollipop land. The whole point of it, just like crap, is just like Sex and the City, is they want you to watch this shit, ladies. They want you to watch it so you can relate to at least one of the characters. Now, most women relate to Carrie because she's the fucking, you know, always worrying about shit, always obsessing about shit, always shopping, always, you know, I was worried that the guy's not going to call her back, or maybe this is going to happen, and she always has to talk to her friends to get advice and to get emotional support, you know, and to get a boost of self-confidence. Carrie has to run to other women, typically Samantha, to fucking boost her self-confidence and get her fucking, you know, motivated to try harder or to get up off her ass or that kind of shit, you know. That's their purpose on the show. That's the kind of person that Carrie is. A lot of women can relate to that, okay? So I understand why Carrie's the main character, okay? But all these women are basically different aspects of Candace Bushell's personality. I thought it was very clever how she did that, okay? But Carrie was the one we were supposed to, she was the POV character, she's the one we were supposed to relate with, okay? The other characters were there to support the main character, which was Carrie, okay? Okay, Miranda's a super fucking pessimistic bitch. Charlotte's fucking this princess living in some fucking rom-com somewhere, okay, where they have cartoon animals and shit, okay? And then you've got Samantha, who's just fucking balls to the wall, hard ass fucking slut. But, okay, she's not apologetic for who she is, and she's got fucking courage, which is something the other women don't really have very much of. So Samantha had the courage, okay? She could take it. Okay, she could trade insults with the best of them. Okay, and even though she was full of herself, okay, and even though she was always talking about how great she is and how fabulous she is, okay, and because of that confidence that she has, she became a fan favorite. Realistically, from a guy's point of view, she wasn't all that. Okay, realistically, she wouldn't get the type of men that she got on the show in real life. She would not. Okay, let me tell you something. The only reason I would fuck Samantha is if I had been at a bar and I struck out like 8 times. And there's Samantha, and she's down to fuck, I'd fuck her. But that's the only way, okay? Otherwise, I would fucking leave that old bitch alone. Sorry, I would. Oh, I like her. You know, if I was drunk or something, I'd fuck her. You know, I'd stay friends with a woman like that, absolutely. But would I ever wife her up? Would I ever fall in love with her? Or shit, would I ever fucking take her to go see a fucking Jennifer Lawrence movie? Fuck no. Sorry, but it's not realistic, okay? It's a character like Samantha, she's a fucking slut. They're all sluts. Which lowers their value. And I know, ladies, you don't agree with me. Okay? But it's fucking true. I'm not telling you your opinion. I'm telling you a guy's opinion, a straight guy's opinion. That's what I fucking do here. Okay? The more sex you have, no guy's gonna fucking tell you this, but I'm gonna fucking do. The more sex you have, okay, the more slutty you are, the less attractive you are to a guy that would give a shit about you. Now, if it's a guy who just wants to fuck and that's it, some Tinder hookup or some shit, they don't give a shit how many bodies you've got. They don't give a shit. They're just there to fucking get a nut, okay, and then leave you alone. They'll call you back when they want you again, okay. Those type of that's the guys that fuck you, ladies. If you're decent looking or above, you know, the guys that fuck you, that's all they care about. Okay, I'm serious, okay. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings or nothing like that, but it's fucking true. Okay, a lot of you women out there confuse sexual attraction with intimacy. Those are two completely different things, okay. I'm fucking sexually attracted to, I don't really watch porn that much. Who's a popular porn star? I'll just make one up. Who the fuck, okay, when I was a kid, Christy Canyon, okay? Christy Canyon's an old porn star from the 80s, all right? Okay, let's say, for example, okay, I'm sexually attracted to a young Christy Canyon. Like, I am, okay? I think I probably jerked off to her back in the day, okay? I don't know what she looks like now, okay? But would I ever fall in love with Christy Canyon? Fuck no. Fuck no. You couldn't pay me enough money to fall in love with her. Why? Because she's a fucking whore. She's a fucking whore. You know, and no matter how good looking she is, I probably wouldn't take her out with my friends. Okay? First of all, because they'll probably want to fuck her too. Well, they will. They'll try to. And because she is who she is, she might fuck them as well. Hence lowering my status. Okay? But, you know, no, I don't want my guys to, my guy friends to recognize her and be like, oh my God, do you realize I've got videos here of her like getting fucking pounded out by 7 guys. You want to watch? You know, like that. I don't want that. No guy wants that, ladies. No guy wants that shit. We don't want that. We don't want to be with a woman like that. Okay, well, fuck them if you know, because it's masturbation is what it is. I'm sorry, but it's true. Okay, I've fucked some girls that have been with a lot of guys. Okay, but I didn't fall in love with them. You see what I mean? I didn't fall in love with them, okay? A lot of you guys out there, that's your fucking problem, okay? You got some fucking whore that comes up to you and starts sucking your dick. You haven't had your dick sucked in 2.5 years, and now you're, oh my God, she loves me. I can get hot girls now, you know? And then she's fucking getting her back blown up by Tyrone. You're like, how did you do this to me? I love you. You know, that kind of bullshit. Get the fuck out of here with that noise. Dude, man, come on. Come on. Now, I'm not saying there ain't nobody for women like that. Of course there is. There's somebody for everybody, okay? But you got to lower your standards, okay? You got to find a guy who doesn't care, okay, that you've got more bodies than fucking Hitler, okay? You got to find a guy that doesn't care, okay, that you've smoked more meat than Hickory Farms. If you can find that guy, you got to hold on to him. Don't fucking let him go, babe. Don't let him go, all right? Because you're not going to... There ain't too many guys like that out there, all right? Let me tell you something. There ain't too many guys like that out there. Okay, and a lot of it is because women, for us, for men, what we want in a woman, yes, we want her to be attractive to ourselves, but we want a woman that can increase our value, that can make us look better. Okay, that's really what we want from women, to make us look better. Now, before you start calling me a fucking a misogynist here and chauvinistic, wait a minute, no. There's things you want from us too, that we have to do as well, okay? This is not a one-way street. Okay, we provide something for you too, okay? That you want, that you expect us to give you, okay? So guess what? It works both ways. There's shit we expect you to give us as well, all right? And that's what I'm talking about right now, okay? We want you to make us look better, okay? Because there's nothing. Why do you think so many rich guys, you know, have fucking drop-dead gorgeous trophy wives, okay? Because it elevates their status. We want to be with a woman that elevates our status, okay? That's how we get respect. That's one of the ways that we can get respect from outside people. And ultimately, that's what we all want. Men and women, we all want respect. Just like you, ladies. Okay, why do so many fucking girls out there are out there fucking marrying fucking millionaires and shit like that? Okay, why do they do that? Why is hypergamy a thing? Okay, because being with a guy like that elevates your status amongst other women. It puts you up there above other women. Well, so I don't think anyone is above anyone, honestly. I don't think any man's really above anyone, okay? Because, well, you know, when we all cash in our chips, we're all going to the same place. At least most of us are, okay? You can't take any of this shit with you. But the point is that, you know, in society, in Western society, it elevates your status. Okay, that's just the way it is, all right? And you can't confuse the two between men and women. We are different. We are equal, but we are fucking different. Okay, I'm tired of hearing fucking women tell me shit like, oh, well, if a guy can do it, I can do it. No, but fuck you. You can't. You're not a fucking guy. You got to be a guy to be able to do that. Okay? A guy that can fuck a lot of women, that can get a lot of fucking hot women to sleep with him, okay, that's a valuable guy. You know why? Because there's not many guys like that. There's not many guys that can pull that off. You see what I mean? A woman that can get a lot of guys to fuck her, that's almost everybody. That's fucking 80% of all the women out there. There's nothing special about that. There's nothing difficult about that. You see what I mean? Hence, it's not as valuable. You see what I mean? A key that can open up many locks is a valuable key. A lock that can be opened up by many keys is a piece of shit lock. See what I mean? That's the difference between men and women right there. Ladies, you got to understand this. Shit like Sex and the City and just like shit, they're lying to you. They're telling you the opposite because there's no heterosexual men involved in this show. So that's why I'm the one that's got to fucking tell you this. Don't believe this bullshit. Lady, young girl, a lot of you out there are my age, okay? You're in your 40s, okay? You watched Sex and the City back in the day and you believed that shit. You thought that shit was real. It's going to happen to me too, just like it happened to Carrie. You know, they can bullshit like that. And what's happened now? Okay, fast forward 25 years later, okay? Did that happen for you? Did it really? Most of you didn't. Now, most of you are on your fucking second or third marriage now, okay? Most of you have got fucking 2 or 3 kids now, okay? Living with some guy that's not the parent, that's not the father of those kids, okay? So no, it didn't fucking happen, okay? And I'm just going by American statistics, okay? It didn't fucking happen. It was a lie. So we need to tell the truth here. We need to tell the fucking truth, okay? And this show does not talk about what men go through or what we feel or how we think about women that do this shit. So I'm here to tell you, okay? Now, I'm not saying men are fun. I'm not putting a halo on my head here or none of that shit. I'm not doing that, okay? We have our own fucked up shit too, okay? We do things that are wrong too, okay? There's a lot of shit wrong with men in general. There's a lot of shit that we do that is fucked up and that even me personally, have to work on, okay? Okay, obviously, okay, not all men are fucking perfect, okay? We have flaws too, okay? But just because I'm admitting to that doesn't mean you don't have any either, that women don't, okay? They fucking most certainly do, okay? And if you can take anything from what I'm telling you, is this, okay? Men and women, okay, are equal. I will never say that a man is more important than a woman because we're not, okay? We're not, okay? But we are different. And that's the fucking message that these shows, okay, that the libtards that control fucking Hollywood and TV shows and movies, you know, this is the message they don't want you to hear. They're trying to change it. They're trying to say, no, women deserve more than men. Women deserve everything. They're the career. The career is more important, not the guy. The career. The career is gonna fucking take care of you, not emotionally. The career doesn't give a shit about you. Okay, especially if you're working for corporate America, you are fucking disposable. Easily disposable. So why the fuck would you want to serve their ideology? An ideology that doesn't give a shit about you. The only things that give a shit about you, okay, is the people in your lives. Those are the ones you got to cherish. Okay? Those are the ones you got to cherish. I'm telling you, man. That's the real truth here. Anyway, but we're supposed to be talking about it just like shit. So let me get to it. I'm Diego. I'll give you a straight man's point of view. If you're easily offended, if you're easily triggered, get the fuck out right now. I will not censor myself to spare your fucking feelings. All right? Someone commented on my comments there that men actually like women that have had a lot of partners because that means they're better in bed. Okay? No. Once again, ladies. See, this is a guy telling you the truth, okay? Once again, ladies.
22/32.
Something's going on. Once again, ladies. No. You're confusing a woman with a man, okay? A man that has had a lot of sexual partners, okay, is good in bed, okay? Is a valuable guy, okay? He can make a girl come, all right? Not every guy can do that, okay? But a guy that's got a lot of sexual experience can make a girl come, all right? Hence, he's more valuable. A woman with a lot of sexual experience, a guy will fuck her, absolutely, if she's good looking, but he's not going to wife her up because he doesn't want a woman with a lot of fucking sexual experience, okay? That means that devalues him. You see what I mean? He's just one of fucking 600. Okay, you see what I mean? But a guy that can make a woman come, well, not all guys can do that. Hence, there's a lot fewer of those guys, hence he's more valuable, okay? I didn't make the rules, I just play by them, okay? You can be mad at me all you fucking want, okay? You can call me a chauvinist or it's not fair. Who said life was fucking fair? But if you really think about the big picture, it is fair. It is fair, okay? You have to be an exceptional man to get a lot of fucking women. Most men are not exceptional. They're just ordinary and average, and you don't look at those guys. You don't pay attention to those guys. And that's the fucking problem. Okay, because these are these guys that you don't look at, you don't pay attention to. These are the guys that go fight the wars for you. These are the guys that fucking make sure that your electricity is on. They make sure your car works. Okay, they make sure your fucking cell phone works. Okay, you see what I mean? And we don't look at them. You don't look at them. I do. You don't look at them. You see what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. All right. So anyway, let's talk about this episode here, okay? So where we left off last time was we were at Carrie's party, okay, if you want to call it a party. It's a little get-together for 16 people. She won a raffle for a fucking Michelin chef to show up at her apartment, which she's moving out of, okay, because Aiden, her boyfriend, doesn't want to fucking ever set foot in there again. So she bought a new place, a new luxury apartment in Gramercy Park, okay? So this is her going away party, okay? She's saying goodbye to her apartment. She sold it to her downstairs neighbor, Lisette. okay, who's basically a younger version of Carrie, only a little bit prettier. But unfortunately, Lisette, she's fucking got the whole fucking Rick James haircut going on. And and she's a white girl, so like she needs to fucking change that shit. But anyway, she's inheriting the apartment from Carrie because she bought it for almost nothing. Okay, so they're having a go away party. So Carrie started inviting all these fucking people to her party. Okay, basically it's the entire cast of the show. Okay, except for Samantha. Although Samantha did make an appearance in the beginning of this episode, she made a phone call appearance. All right. So, anyways, that's going on here at the party. There's all these subplots that are converging here. Okay, I already talked about some of the subplots that already happened here. There's the whole thing with Charlotte and Harry. He was late to the party because he had to buy her his beloved a fucking Apple phone, a new iPhone. He had to go to the Apple store because she got shit-faced the other night and threw her phone into a fucking blender full of margaritas. And then she, when Harry woke her up the next day, she chewed him out and called him a fucking piece of shit for not doing enough. I guess, providing her with the elevated lifestyle that she enjoys is not enough. Okay, he needs to do more. Okay, he's doing the bare minimum, the luxury apartment that they live in, the private schools, the trust funds, the house in the Hamptons, her clothes, her fucking, her $10,000 dresses that she wears every fucking day because she wants to look like fucking Mary Poppins all the fucking time. He pays for all that shit himself with his fucking job. Okay, she recently went back to work making $35 grand a year selling bad artwork to a bunch of to gay guys like Sam Smith. Are you out of your fucking mind? Okay, you think she's gonna be able to support her family in the lifestyle they're accustomed to by working that bullshit job? No, she's not. Okay, but apparently it's important to her, which I can understand that, and she's good at it, which I can understand that, but unfortunately not gonna fucking pay the bills. Okay, so she expects Harry to be more of a parent, more of a at-home, stay-at-home mom. Okay, because she's working her fucking career. Okay, even though he makes more than enough money to support the whole fucking family, but that's not enough for her. He's not doing enough. He's doing the bare minimum. So what does he do as a guy do when his wife talks to him like that? Okay, he's like, oh, I'm gonna buy you a cell phone, sweetheart, my precious sweetheart. By the way, guys, at her new job, she is slaying it. Yeah, that's the kind of fucking pussy that fucking Harry is, okay? But all the men in the show are pussies except for Steve. And even he's kind of like, it's okay, Miranda, you broke my heart, you destroyed the fucking family, you cheated on me with this fucking ugly lesbo, broke my fucking heart, abandoned me after 20 years of fucking marriage, and then you try to keep the house that I built with my own fucking hands, but it's okay, it's in the past, I forgive you. We can still be friends, all right? Yeah. No, it's not that easy, not for me. Okay, maybe for Steve because he's a nicer guy than I am, but that would not be enough for me. Fuck no. Okay, there's a word here, Miranda. You're a lawyer. You know what that word is, okay? I'll tell you what it is. You know what that word is? It's my favorite word in the world. It's called palimony. Pay up, buttercup. All right. So moving around along, so all that shit's fucking going on. We got that subplot there. Shay shows up this bullshit party. She meets Lisette there, and Lisette just tells her fucking new wave fucking ideology about, I moved to New York, and I look at my butterfly ring that I designed, And Shay's like, hey, I'm transitioning from my transition. Okay, yeah. Okay, see, I'm like trying to make people think I'm a guy, but I'm really not. I really got a pussy, but I'm trying to act like a guy. Well, that's the old me, and that me is fucked. Okay, so now the new me ain't got here yet, so I don't know who the fuck I am. That kind of shit, all right? And then she reconciles with Miranda. Hey, I thought we were something. We were a train wreck, Miranda. It was a bad train wreck. Oh, but it was a good train wreck. It was a kind where, you crash, and, but nobody dies, and you needed to get on the train or to get where you need to be. That's all this fucking bullshit I don't give two fucking shits about, all right? What do you call it? Anthony and his fucking boyfriend, Giuseppe, the Italian guy with the big dick. He said he's going to go back to fucking Rome. He's tired of America. He wants to break up with Anthony because Anthony won't let him fuck him in the ass. I'm not making that up. That's actually a plot point here. So Anthony's never let any guy fuck him in the ass. He's always been the top, and the other men in his life have always been the bottom. Anthony is not comfortable being the bottom. Okay, but that's Giuseppe's fucking line right there. He needs to be the fucking bottom. They need to take turns to be in the bottom, or else this relationship is not gonna fucking work. Wow, that sounds just like all the relationships on the show, and I'm talking about the heterosexual ones. Okay, so that's going on here. All right, so Anthony admits that he loves Giuseppe. You know, they're in the closet talking, and Lisa and Herb walk by them and interrupt their fucking their makeout session. Lisa goes into the bathroom, okay, and she's feeling guilty. She's feeling guilty because she was considering having an abortion because she's pregnant, even though she's fucking 52 years old. I do not know how old Lisa is on the show, but I do know that the actress that plays Lisa, Nicole Ari Parker, is 52 years old. How the fuck are you gonna expect me to believe that she can conceivably carry a child to term? Okay, but that's not the real problem. The real problem is her career. You see, she's a documentarian filmmaker, okay, which means that she makes documentaries about rich, bitch black women, okay. She even won an award for it. It's called the fucking I'm a Black Boss Bitch Award, okay. Naya also got one too earlier this episode, okay, for being a woman, being middle-aged and being black. Okay, that's the award that they won. Okay, well, like I said, Lisa won one too. Okay, now she's working on a documentary. She's been working on it for the past 8 years. She's still not finished it, but now PBS, they want to make it into a mini series. Oh shit, that's gonna take her fucking 8. She ain't gonna live long enough to make that. But that's her career, and that's important. Okay, it's more important than her husband's career. Okay, Herbert, he's a corporate attorney, but he's running for a city office. He's running for a city comptroller. His wife volunteered him for it. He didn't really want to do it. Okay, she volunteered for it, so now he's got a campaign that he's doing, but that interferes with her career, so she gives him shit about it, even though she's the one that fucking made him do it. Okay, anyway, so she got pregnant. Okay, that was a plot point for like 2 episodes, and now it's not a plot point anymore because she lost the baby last episode. So the drama only existed for 2 fucking episodes. All right, she lost it in the toilet. You know, I'm sad. It's sad, but it fucking happens. Although personally, I think there was a coat hanger involved, honestly, because they were having that conversation. But she said she wasn't sure, or she needed to think about it longer. Well, I guess she thought about it, Herb. Okay, but now she's feeling guilty. Okay, she's fucking feeling guilty about it. She thinks that maybe her negative thoughts about the baby is what caused the miscarriage to happen. And Herbert's there holding her hand, telling her that she's beautiful and she's fabulous and she's wonderful and she's beloved and she's vivacious and she's brilliant. You know, and she's creative and she's lovely and she, you know, because every fucking woman on the show needs a character to spout out all these fucking adjectives, okay, positive adjectives, because every fucking woman on the show needs some goddamn fucking positive reinforcement, or else they wouldn't even be able to take a fucking shit without someone telling them how fucking great and vivacious and fabulous they are. Okay, yes, okay, and so every woman on the show gets that treatment. I only wish that happened in real life, huh? God, well, it must really suck, man, being a guy, huh? Because we don't live that life. Okay, that ain't our fucking life. We don't have someone. I don't need someone to tell me how fucking fabulous in order for me to fucking get up in the morning and take a shit. Okay, I don't fucking need it, but apparently the women on the show do. Okay, luckily there's enough characters in here who are more than who've got a book long of adjectives that they can use on each other. Okay, to keep themselves going every fucking episode. All right. So that's going on here. Blah blah blah. Herbert tells Lisa, God has other plans for us. That's all it means. But you know what, sweetheart? I have a pussy too. Maybe I'll get pregnant next time. It could happen. That's basically the conversation that they have. Okay, and what's really sad is that Lisa actually cried more about her fucking career, about maybe ruining her career than she did about fucking losing the baby. Okay, so she decides not to leave the party now. She's gonna stay at the party. All right. The next plot arc that we have here is Toussaint. Now, Toussaint, if you remember him, he showed up several episodes back. He was flirting on a 47-year-old fucking Nia Wallace. Why? Because he had beer goggles on. Okay, that's the only reason I could see him. Well, now I would flirt with Nia if I was in a bar, but only if there was no pretty girls around. Okay, but this is a bar. This is a nice contemporary bar. Okay, and he was well dressed. Okay, so he looked good. Okay, so a guy like this could probably get some 22-year-old hot women in the bar to talk to. Okay, but no, he made a fucking beeline straight for the fucking 47-year-old. Okay, on her cell phone. Okay, he started talking to her about chocolate, which is funny because they're both black. Get it? There's nothing wrong with liking some chocolate. You know, I could share you some of my chocolate. You know, he just kept fucking doing that over and over again. And the thing about Toussaint is he's like this. Okay? He's bare-chested. Like, he's got the fucking open collar. He doesn't even know what a fucking top collar button even looks like. All right? But he's just like, hey, I'm Toussaint. I got some chocolate. Basically like that, showing off his fucking cleavage, okay? Well, he's not doing that now, okay? And she shot him down at the bar because she was married at the time. She ain't married anymore. That's another fucking story, okay? But anyway, now she's at this party here, and Toussaint is the Michelin chef that got assigned to this party. So he's the one that's cooking all the food. And she recognizes him. His name's Toussaint, like he said earlier in the episode. And it turns out that the bar that she met him at, the one that he hit on her with, okay, because not only is it in Lollipop Land, because like I said, a guy like him would never fucking hit on Naya unless there was no other hot girls around. And in that scene, there were some hot girls standing right behind him. So either one or two things happened, okay? Either he already fucked those girls and is bored with them, okay? Or he was just fucking depressed, okay? That's why he hit on Naya, all right? Now I'm not saying Naya can't get hit on. Of course she can. Okay, but so far we've only seen Naya get hit on, or have sex with 4 different people, and all of them are high value men. They're all guys that are 10s. They're all guys that can get a lot of women. Okay, and I'm sorry, but Naya, you are not a woman that can get a lot of guys. You're not. Okay, you're not. Okay, that's a guy's point of view. Don't look at your girlfriends to tell you how beautiful and vivacious and brilliant, okay, you are. Don't look at them. Look at me, the straight guy. Okay, you are not a fucking 10, Naya. You're not the kind of girl that can get a hard on like this. Okay, you're not one of them. Sorry, you're not. Maybe you were 10, 15 years ago, but you're not anymore. Okay, but on this show is in Lollipop Land, so of course she is. Of course she is. Of course she is. All right. Anyway, moving right along. So anyway, she runs into Toussaint. Of course, she's attracted to him now. Blah, blah. She tells him that she's not married anymore. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Now, Toussaint is the Michelin chef, like I said. So he prepared this whole meal. He gives all the people there instructions on how to eat the food. They the olives. Okay. You eat the green olive. And then, after you've tasted that, you taste the black olive. And when you're done with the black olive, the black olive, then you lick the spoon, just like that. And of course, Naya does it. Everyone does it. But it's just, that blew up in my mouth. Toussaint, are there any other surprises you have for us tonight? Fucking just gushing like Niagara Falls down there. He's like, you're just going to have to wait. Yeah, just like that. Oh my God. Okay, yeah. So that's going on here. Okay, everyone orgasms over the fucking olives, except for Ravi. Now, Ravi is Seema's date. She's in love with him. He said, "I love you too," while they were having sex, which you never believe a guy when he says that. Not during sex, okay? But anyway, So anyway, his phone blows up like it always does. So he's got to fucking get up and leave. Like I already told you about Ravi. He's a film director. He's doing a superhero movie for Marvel. He's filming in fucking New York for 9 months. So, Seema got him an apartment that he's leasing from her. Okay. And of course, they started fucking. She had to fuck him to seal the deal. Okay, but now she's in love with him, blah, blah, blah. Now she's afraid that he's pulling away from her, which he probably is. I'm sorry. But once again, here's a high value guy. This guy directs movies, big budget blockbuster movies. Okay. This guy's got a fucking army of fucking young, hot 22-year-olds. Okay. That will fucking suck his dick and take it up the ass just so they can get a SAG card. Okay. So you really think he's going to fall in love with a 58-year-old fucking slightly overweight crow's feet fucking woman that thinks she's fucking Liz Taylor and smokes like a fucking chimney and is an alcoholic? Do you really think he's gonna fall in love with her? Fuck no, he is not. But like I said, this show is Lollipop Land, just like Sex and the City was. So of course he is. Of course he is. By the way, in case you haven't noticed, Ravi has an ass cough that is surgically attached to his neck, so it never comes off. No matter what he's wearing, he could be wearing a t-shirt, a wife beater, shirtless, whatever the fuck it is, he's got an ass cough around his neck at all fucking times. Okay. Just so you know. Anyway, so he leaves the party without even eating the olive, and it seems like, whoa, where are you going? You didn't even eat the olive yet. He's like, okay. He looks at the spoon, and then he fucking runs out the door, okay? To be on his cell phone, okay? So now fucking Seema's all like, now she's supposed to be a boss bitch, right? She's supposed to be a fucking boss bitch. She walks around like this, smokes her cigarettes like this with her fucking neck scarf and shit. Treats people like shit, talks down to everybody. But now she's scared, so I'm supposed to fucking feel empathy for her? No. I feel no fucking empathy. She's like just like that. And Carrie's just like, but she got her own fucking shit going on with Aiden, all right? Excuse me. So that's going on here. Blah, blah, blah. She goes outside there, okay. Everyone orgasms with the Olive. Robbie goes outside, he leaves, but Seema tells him to lick the fuck. Okay. Seema's worried, okay. And Naya obviously is very fucking horny. So Seema's like that. And Naya, who's sitting right next to her, is more like, you know, just like that, all right? So it's kind of weird to see the two different fucking emotions we just played, okay? So that's going on here, blah, blah, blah. Okay, Seema goes outside to the hallway to go grab Robbie. Hey, get the fuck back in here, okay? You left, okay, they're serving the entree right now, and you left right the appetizer. Like, what the fuck, you know? And so, she tries to get him to come back to the dinner party, okay? But he says he has a work emergency, you know? The producers for his movie, he's the director. The producer for his movie don't want him to film some major scenes in Cairo, Egypt. Okay, because he wants the Sphinx there. Okay, he wants the Egyptian Sphinx in the movie. He wants to go to location to film that scene. The producer said no. Okay, well now he's like, okay, I have to leave. I have to leave New York right now, Seema, or else I'm going to lose my Sphinx, and I cannot lose my Sphinx. Yes, he's another fucking European too. That's why he's got the fucking accent. All right. Oh, another thing about Robbie, and they did this on Sex and the City, is whatever the occupation is for the person, the love interest or the fuck interest, because there's no love interest on Sex and the City. Whoever the guy is that's fucking one of the girls on the show, whatever his job is on that show, that's also intrinsic to his personality. So, for example, if a guy fucking is a sportscaster, okay, then he can't get a hard on if his favorite team is losing. Okay, if a guy is an alcoholic, okay, then he can't have sex without becoming addicted to the person that he's having sex with. Okay, if the guy is a shoe salesman, then he has a shoe fetish and he can't fucking get hard unless he's like licking a woman's foot and smelling her shoes and shit like that. Okay, well this is no different. All right, because we all know like real guys are like that in real life. Okay, yeah, right. Okay, so he's like that too. He's a film director, so his life is like a film, it's like a movie. Okay, and the people that he meets are the cast. Okay. And whatever he's doing at the time, that's the scene. Okay, you see what I mean? And wherever he at, that's the location that they're shooting at, okay? So he always talks that way. He always uses fucking filmography metaphors to describe everything in his life, you know? So I don't know what movie you're starring in, Seema, but it ain't mine. You know, that kind of thing, you know? I don't know who you thought you were going to cast for this scene, Seema, but you should have talked to me first, you know, that kind of thing, you know? That's the way he is about everything he talks about, all right? So, you know, so she goes over to him, you know, and she tells him that he's, you know, he has an excuse to avoid her because she said, I love you first. You're just avoiding me because I said I love you first. He's like, yes, and and I told you I love you right back, you know? And he says, you think I have a fear of commitment? I said I love you back. Yes, in between the DMs and the TikToks from every actress and actress wannabe that's out there. Okay, well, at least they mentioned it. At least they fucking mentioned it. There are women that want Robbie. Okay, not just Seema. At least they acknowledge that. That's something. We don't see it. But, you know, but at least they acknowledged it. Okay, yeah, he is a high value man because all the men on the show are high value. Okay, none of the women on the show are high value, but all the men on the show are high value. You know, don't you like how that works? Okay, yeah, Sex and the City was the same way. You know, so she tells him that, you know, and Robbie's like, I have given you no reason to not trust me, Seema. I have not TikToked with anyone since you and I met, and you know what I mean by TikTok. Your questioning and your insecurities and doubts not only insults me and my feelings for you, but also what we have and what we could be. I don't know what crazy movie you're starring in, but it's not mine. Now, ladies, only a guy with a high sexual market value can pull off a speech like that, all right? You gotta be like a fucking Brad Pitt or a Leo DiCaprio or something, okay? A Jason Momoa to be able to pull off a speech like this and it be the truth, all right? But you know, Personally, the only reason Ravi is fucking Seema is because he's bored. He doesn't know anyone in New York. You know, she's there. He likes hanging out with her. You know, maybe she introduces him to new things and stuff. But once he's back on location, you know, fuck someone else. I mean, I'm gonna get, hey, straight man's point of view. I know you don't want to hear. Maybe you are rooting for Ravi and Seema because Seema is so impressed with Ravi and she's in love with him, and because of that, you want their relationship to work out. But I say no because I don't like Seema. She's a bitch. Look at the way she talks to people. Look at the way she carries herself. She acts like she's fucking better than everyone. Look at the way she talked to her fucking hairdresser. Look at the way she talks to the fucking clerk that worked at the massage parlor or the fucking salon, the fucking what do you girls call it? The fucking envy or whatever, the massage envy place they went to, whatever, you know. Look at the way she talks to those people. Okay, she's a fucking cunt and a half. No. She doesn't deserve my fucking sympathy, and I don't give two shits whether this guy fucking loves her or not. You know, she's a fucking bitch. She's a bitch and a half. All right. And then Carrie, she makes this big speech, okay, while everyone's sitting down there, about letting go. She's letting go of her apartment. So this is a big deal for her. That's why she's having this party. Okay, that's why she invited everybody there. Okay, she's officially letting go of her apartment. Okay, and she does this speech about letting go. So she says, like, we're all going to play a little game here. Everyone here around the table, okay, it's going to start with me. Okay, I'm going to say one thing, one word only, and one word only of something that I am going to let go of. And the rule is you cannot use the same word. If someone says the word that you were going to use, you got to say another word. Okay? I'm going to start. And her word is, I'm going to let go of expectations. Okay? Now remember the rule. You can't use the same word. Shay, you're next. And Shay's like, ugh. I'm letting go of rules. yeah, man. Ugh. I got a vagina. Yeah, that's Shay. And then Smoke. Smoke is Jackie. Hi, everyone. I'm Jackie. This is my wife, Smoke. The black girl seamstress. Yeah, that tells them off all the time. Yeah. Smoke says competitiveness. Jackie says, I'm letting go of Smoke. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna let go of nervousness. Yeah. By the way, I'm heterosexual. I really am. Yeah. Women make me hard. They make me so hard. Oh God. Yeah. Okay. And then Anthony. Control. Then he looks at fucking, at Giuseppe. Giuseppe's like, Rome. And he's like, because remember he was gonna move back to Rome and not come back because Anthony wouldn't let him fuck him in the ass. but now that's all changed. He ain't going to Rome. He's going to the Hershey Highway. All right, yeah, okay, moving right along. Robbie says, social media. I combined that into one word. Social media. Okay, yeah, whatever. Seema. Distrust. Naya. Yesterday. Miranda. That was gonna be mine. I was gonna say that. Okay. Guilt. Well, you never had fucking guilt, Miranda. You don't give two shits about fucking the family that you fucking blew up. The guilt. Lisa's like, oh, that was gonna be mine. I was gonna say, oh no, the guilt. Oh. I'm sorry, Carrie, but guilt is mine too. Herb, her husband. I wanted to say that I'm going to stop being a pussy, but that's more than one word, and even I don't believe it. So, you can skip me. Lisette. with her fucking Rick James fucking Jerry curls on. Yeah. Fear. Then Harry, Charlotte's husband, Harry. Possessiveness. Yeah, possessiveness. Oh, wait a minute. My wife possesses me and I can't do shit about it, so never mind. Charlotte. I'm going to give up being a bitch to my fucking husband and kids. Oh, no, that's not one word. I know. Limits. And Carrie ends it with, I'm giving up expectations. And I don't mean people's dreams and stuff they want to do. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about assuming that things will go the way they should. And blah, 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 blah. And then Shay's like, Carrie, that's more than one word. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Okay, and that's how that party went. Okay, I'm going to stop my review right here, but I'll be back shortly to continue my review of And Just Like Crap. I thank you very much for watching this long, and I'll see you soon on the next one. Bye.